I'm humbled to have the opportunity to pay tribute to Ernie Jackson Jr., my friend, our friend, to Wilder and Terry, Scott, Mark, Blake, Matthew, his sister and brother, his grandchildren, his family members, and really all of his friends. To the shepherd of this church, I'm so sorry that I cannot be with you today, but I had to be here, not only by video, but really in spirit. Because Ernie was our friend. What an interesting life, born in Wichita, Texas, but winding up in upstate New York and becoming almost an early environmentalist, walking through forests, and of course taking pictures and getting to understand the greatness of our world and all around us, appreciating it, that would find him later in life, but yet also feeling the sting of racism and discrimination. But yet, I think it only strengthened Ernie. And wow, he became so many things. I didn't realize that he could help me out if I needed surgery, because he became a surgical nurse. Who would ever have known? He then went on to academia to work with students. And wouldn't you imagine that students gave him his first opportunity in radio, and then there were no limits. I met him, of course, in his work at Magic, the Magic family in the box. I met him as he was coming from being a stupendous builder of radio stations. He'd been all over, from Cleveland to the South, and then, of course, to Houston, Texas. We're so glad you all came here with the love of his life. We're so glad that Ernie brought his energy and brought his excitement and his creativity. He built that urban contemporary stations. He made those stations. He had us dancing to the music. And he was a good heart. He also understood minority businesses and gave those businesses an opportunity. There's so many who can tell the story. Linda Brown tells it often. And so this day is his saying goodbye to all of us. And it is a celebration. I can hear the music playing now. With Ernie and the radio, we'll always have the music playing. So one thing about the radio, you can take it with you wherever you go. So thank you, Ernie, for being my friend. I remember him sitting in some little small studio where he was halfway in the chair and his feet were outside the little office. But Ernie was working, and working late and strong. Thank you for helping me when I was running for office, getting those little radio ads in. You cared about us all. I can see you now with your wings, and I can look up and say, Lord, lift him up where the eagles fly. Lord, lift him up where he belongs. That's why it's my privilege to present to you Ernie Jackson, a congressional resolution that recounts your entire life, speaks about your family, and then says that you are deserving of the commendation, respect, and admiration of the United States Congress, of the United States of America, Shelia Jackson Lee, Member of Congress, this day, May 20th, 2021. I proclaim it your day in the 18th Congressional District, the powers invested in me. And then, with the Capitol still standing after January 6th, we were able to hoist this flag over the United States Capitol by the Capitol Police, and it has been flown down for you in your celebration of your life. Yes, I speak to you directly, Ernie Jackson. This flag represents you. And it says that it has been flown at the request of Congresswoman Shelia Jackson Lee, hoisted over that Capitol, because you are, in fact, a great American. God bless this family. God bless the life and the legacy of Ernie Jackson. May he rest not only in peace, but may he rest in power. God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America.